What is going on, everybody? Expedition Neverland coming at you today from Galveston, Texas. The port of Galveston just opened today. Royal Caribbean just opened up a brand new terminal here at the port of Galveston. You can see behind me, Royal Caribbean ship, the Allure of the Seas. Huge shout out to ET Family Travel for the opportunity to be here on this trade cruise. This is going to be a fantastic time. You can see, got my cowboy hat. We're in Texas, so you got to have one of those. This is going to be a phenomenal experience and a chance for me to share some of all the incredible things that Royal Caribbean has to offer. The Allure of the Seas was put into commission back in 2010. It's been around for a while, but I'm hearing a lot of really good things about it and cannot wait to get on there. I got to tell you, the experience getting here couldn't have been easier. The terminal is beautiful. Security was a breeze. I'm still in the terminal right now. I haven't actually crossed the gangway yet, but I will be doing that shortly, and it doesn't look like there's a huge line for that either. So that's pretty phenomenal, pretty awesome. Cannot wait to get on there and share this 4-night, 3 full day cruise with all of y'all. That's my Texas talk there. So anyway, we're gonna board the ship and bring you all the awesome stuff that Royal Caribbean and the Allure of the Seas has to offer. In the meantime, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and let's head on to the Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Oasis-class ship. Here we go. Just made it through security, which was down that way, and you've got this beautiful kind of seating area before you board the ship. Looks like earlier they had some music going for everybody, handing out cowboy hats to everyone, but we are about to head on to the ship right over here. So let's head over, head up that gangway, and head on to the Allure of the Seas. Here's the ship. You can see lots and lots of balcony rooms all the way up. We just came in this way and we are headed down towards the gangway. Heading up the gangway now onto the Allure of the Seas. It smells new in here too, which is pretty nice. But it is a huge ship. We're gonna head on board and show you everything it has to offer. We are boarding now. Oh, do we have some champagne? Okay. Wow, so you board on level, I think this is level 4. I'll let you know, but this is the Royal Promenade area. All right, made it on board. Before we get too far, let's show you the room. This is an ocean view balcony room on the 9th deck. Walk in. Honestly, not a terrible size for the room. Looks like you've got a queen bed here. Little table on each side of the bed. Decent sized closet with some shelving here. The closet looks like it's sort of a double door. Got your safe. We're gonna walk over this direction here. We have a sofa. It's got a little vanity area here with a mirror. We have some plugs, chair here, flat TV. I remember when I sailed last on Royal Caribbean years and years ago, it was definitely not a flat TV. But here is the real draw of this room, and I did not expect the balcony to be this wide. It's wide enough to actually have a table out there. So heading out here, port of Galveston. But 2 chairs, table. You've got some privacy from the rooms next to you. This is actually a connecting stateroom. So this right here, if you had people staying in the room next to you, that could get taken away and you could actually have a double the size of the balcony. But take a look at the brand new Port of Galveston terminal for Royal Caribbean. Pretty large size here. This is the gangway that we just came up. And there's the Gulf of Mexico right there. Back in here again, some more storage here next to the vanity. Some drawers down here. Little mini fridge. But let's head over here to the bathroom. Very curious about this bathroom. Here's the door that connects to that room next door that I was just telling you about. But let's head in here and check out our bathroom. Also, not a terrible size. You got some shelving here, toilet. Not a huge shower, but you know, it's big enough. It'll do the job. Sink. This is a pretty cool port. You can see behind me we got some fishing boats. Again, I've never been to Galveston. I think I've only ever been to Texas on layovers on flights. Houston seems like a pretty nice large city, and then Galveston, about 45-minute drive from Houston Hobby Airport, so not too terrible. I ran up and grabbed some food. I was hungry, wanted to grab some food and sort of scout things out before I took the camera with me, but I think now it's time to go explore. It's about 12:45. I'm hearing mixed information. I asked a bartender when the boat leaves, and one said 4 and one said 5, so I guess between 4 and 5 we'll be taking off. We'll see. But again, I want to explore, want to figure out where the track is. I know there's a track for running, and then of course there's a gym. Want to check that out as well, and then gotta find the hot tubs. You know, I love a good hot tub, so that'll be the next thing on the docket. But let's go explore this beautiful ship, Allure of the Seas. Made my way up to the 16th floor. This is one of the very top decks. You can actually go up a little higher, but that is reserved for folks in suites. But check out the pool deck, hot tubs, pool here. Got another pool over there. You see my drink. Well, what was my drink here. Got a nice reggae band out. But we're on the top deck, and I love walking around the top deck. This is where I generally am a lot of the times, whether we're sailing, whether we're in port, just because I really enjoy taking in all of the scenery, all of the sights. Again, Port of Galveston. Driving in Galveston didn't really, you know, it didn't really have a whole lot of excitement. But it's nice that we now have a new port, or another port for Royal Caribbean to sail from. Got another bar over here, the Sky Bar. It is a little windy up here, so apologies for that in advance. I'll try to, you know, deal with the wind as best I can. But just walking around, I want to find the track, which I think is on the 5th or the 4th level. So we're going to head down there shortly and check that out. But heading around here, we've got more pool areas. And there's that Sky Bar right there. Kids area over there, we'll get a closer look at that in a minute. And then the Windjammer, which is the biggest buffet in the Windjammer now. Very crowded. It tends to be crowded, especially on the days that you're leaving, because everybody's coming here to grab some food. I already grabbed some food earlier in the solarium area, the 16 and up section. Not nearly this crowded. Didn't have as much selection, but it was still delicious. Had filet mignon, had some salmon, had some chicken tikka masala, which actually they have in here as well. Lots and lots of seating. Love the large windows in here as well. So even when it's crowded, there still seems to be plenty of seats. Dessert options over here. And if you wrap around the back, more windows and even more seating. So definitely not a shortage of seats here at the Windjammer Cafe on Allure of the Seas. Now wrap my way around. There's a whole nother buffet. It looks like the same food, but on the other side, always got some ice sculptures. Love the huge windows all the way around here. So Windjammers is huge. 2 huge sections of food, both the same on each side, and lots of seating. Made my way back out of Windjammer on the other side of the ship now, the kids splash area. Fun for the kids. Looks like another hot tub there as well. Something else that's really cool aboard this ship, right down the center of the ship, you have what's called Central Park, as well as the boardwalk. That's on the other side, but it allows for a lot less inside staterooms. You can actually have a balcony that doesn't look at the ocean. Here your balcony looks down at Central Park, which is still pretty cool to have a room that is a balcony room, not looking at the ocean. Made it to the back of the ship, where we have the flowrider, where you can surf as well as boogie board. One of these on each side. We also have a zip line over here, which I definitely want to do. Gonna zip line from here and go all the way across over there. Not a long zip line, but kind of cool to be able to say you zip line at sea. Got a mini golf course up here, basketball, pickleball, volleyball over there. There's the other flowrider, but I showed you the zip line. Starts right here and goes all the way over to there. Let's see if we can watch somebody go. There she goes. Back on the flowrider, doing some surfing now. Definitely want to try this. Maybe I won't. Oh, there, man down, man down. Totally gonna have to try both of those. Zip line, flowrider. Might even go down and put my bathing suit on now. What the heck, why not? Find me a hot tub, find me the flowrider, go around, have some fun. All right, I think it's my turn to give this thing a try. Maybe I'll get somebody to film it next time. Full disclosure, the flowrider is no joke. I did the boogie board part of the flowrider, and that is really hard. I learned how little upper body strength I have. I smashed my head into the back of the thing and have a little headache now. A lot of fun. I'll probably do it again, but definitely not easy, even doing just the boogie board part. Went out searching for the jogging path, which I did find on level 4, which I will show you. I'm sorry, level 5, I'll show you that. But then also found a fitness center, lots and lots of weight equipment, a whole bunch of ellipticals, probably 20 different ellipticals, and then a lot of treadmills as well, which have views out these nice windows. Today is my off day, but I will definitely be up here the rest of the trip up until Sunday. Let's get down, I'll show you the jogging path. From the fitness center, you can actually come down these stairs. So I'm on level 6 right now, but come down here and this will take you down to level 5. And this is where the jogging / running path goes all the way around the ship. So I'll show you that right now. And here it is. I was kind of hoping you'd have more views of the water as you were running, but it doesn't seem quite like that's the case. Maybe up here it will be. So it does look like from some of the run, you do have a view out there. 12 laps is 5 miles, and I think all my runs this week are 5 miles, so 12 laps around here, or I might do the treadmill, I don't know, but you see here, you know, you don't really have much of a view, but it does feel nice out here with the breeze, and I'm sure it will on my runs as well. So maybe I'll run out here once or twice, and then do the treadmill once or twice, and should be pretty good. All right, yep, this is exactly what I was expecting. So I definitely might be doing my runs out here because we've got beautiful views off the back of the boat. Still in port right now. We'll be heading out soon. Gonna go up to the top of the ship for the departure, but definitely think this might be a nice spot for me to hang out. Here's an interesting view. This is actually the Aqua Theater where they do an aqua show. Rock walls. Up there is actually the boardwalk area. We'll go there and I'll show you that as well. But that's all right on the back of the boat. So I like this running path here. Kind of nice. It's a pretty cool, nice glass so you can watch as you go up the elevator. There's Central Park again. I'm heading back up to the pool level, I think. It looks like I'm a little short. It is 3:42, just got out of the hot tub. 4 o'clock is when we set sail, so definitely gonna bring that to you. I'm up on the top deck, along with a lot of other people out here now, getting ready for us to set sail as well. Beautiful day here. Not sure what I'm gonna do after this, but right now it's nice to just hang out outside, nice breeze, ready to set sail here from the port at Galveston, Texas. Here we go. 4:15, they're starting to remove the lines down there. We are about to set sail here on the Allure of the Seas. And we are officially underway here from the port of Galveston on the Allure of the Seas. Just arrived in the main dining room. Thought maybe they would seat me with another party, but they have not, so I've got a table to myself. But the menu looks pretty decent. I'll show that to you in a second here. Definitely a decent selection. The French onion soup looks pretty good. They have a Maryland style crab cake that scares me a little bit. Wild mushroom soup's probably pretty good as well. Battered fish and chips, southern fried chicken. This all sounds, oh, baked polenta and feta. Oh, this all sounds really good. Might have to do a random method here. So I went with the fried chicken with corn and mashed potatoes, and the corn polenta with feta. Wanted to give that a try, so that should be pretty good. Got a Cosmo, dig in and see how what I think of it. Just had a delicious dinner out here in the solarium now at night. Really pretty with all the lights. This is the adults only area, 16 plus. This is where I had lunch. I wasn't sure what that was, but that's the small buffet in the solarium area. It was really good. And out here we've got some hot tubs. And then right out here is a window overlooking the front of the boat ship. Got the moon shining down here. Really nice and peaceful out here. Lots of comfortable looking seats. This is probably a place that I will spend a good bit of time, for sure. Just finished at the Comedy Club, a fantastic comedy show. 2 kind of raunchy comedians, but it was a great show. It's about 10:15 now. At 10:30, the Aqua show out of the Aqua Theater is going to take place. The show is called Ocean Aria. Let me show you this theater here. This is at the very back of the ship. And you can see the Royal Caribbean logo up there, but we are getting ready for the show. Apparently if you sit in the first row or two, it's a splash zone. So this should be a pretty interesting show. Definitely excited to check it out. Show is start. Good morning from day 2 on board the Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ship. In my stateroom, kind of right by the balcony. We are in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico right now. Did my run this morning on the track down on deck 5. Had a breakfast at Windjammer Marketplace. Had some eggs and bacon, pretty good. Hung out at the pool for a little while, did the hot tub, laid out in a lounge chair, had a pineapple guava sangria, which was really good. And now I think I might head up and do the zip line. There is a show this afternoon and this evening, Mamma Mia. It's a 2.5-hour Broadway show. Seems a little long. Not sure if I'm actually going to do that or not. I feel like I should, but it's 2.5 hours. That's a long time for me to be sitting watching a show, but who knows? But again, take you with me today a little bit. You know, won't film too much, going to enjoy the day, but I will show you, especially if there's anything new that I haven't seen yet or shown you yet, and we're going to make it a great day. Our sea day here. Tomorrow we'll be in Cozumel. Still haven't decided what I'm doing in Cozumel, but I've got a little bit of time to decide that. So let's go out and enjoy this beautiful day on board the Allure of the Seas. All right, I just did the zip line. I actually asked the guy to just take a picture of me with all the equipment, and he offered to get a video of me because they weren't super busy. Pretty nice of the gentleman up there to do that. That was fun. First time I've ever zip lined, first time I've ever actually been thin enough to zip line. So it was a lot of fun. It's a really short path. I think they said it's like 8 seconds, but definitely makes me want to do it somewhere that has a longer zip line. I was talking to a lady at dinner last night. One of the perks of cruising by yourself, you get to meet different people. She was in Alaska last year, and apparently they have like a mile-long zip line in Alaska, which sounds really awesome and maybe something I need to try now. But that was a lot of fun. Nice of the guy to film me doing that. Didn't have to wait long at all. It's a sea day. I thought there'd be a long line. I waited maybe, there were 2 people ahead of me. Didn't have to really wait at all. So lots and lots of fun. Great time. Being that this is a trade cruise, they've opened up all of the different room categories for tours. So I'm going to take you in and show you some of the rooms. Maybe not complete full tours of every single room because there's a lot of them, but I am going to show you some of them. I'm headed now, I think, to the President's Suite. I'll let you know in a second. We're in the owner's panoramic suite now. A lot of people in here, so it's hard to really get a sense for the room, but definitely some high ceilings. Nice balcony out here. Pretty cool here. You got the, looks like a queen size bed, jacuzzi in the back there, and when you wake up in the morning you got this view. Pretty nice. This is a loft suite, so you've got a loft up there with the bed. Huge windows, nice big views. Seating area down here. This is a really neat room, and the balcony is large as well. This one has a view of the mini golf and the ocean as well. Smaller bathroom than the last one we were just in, but still a nice bathroom. Here, another loft suite just was much larger. Grand piano. Bedroom behind me, and then another loft bedroom upstairs. Made it up to the loft. Wake up in the morning with this view, not too shabby. A desk here to do a little work if you need to work, and just windows all around. Take a look at this bathroom, double vanity, huge jacuzzi, massive shower. It's so big they don't even have a door. Toilet, bidet, holy cow. Give you a sense of the smallest room on the ship. This is an inside stateroom, but I kind of like how the bed is actually put in that direction. It's kind of nice, little, doesn't feel too small. Loving this live entertainment out on the full deck pretty much all day long. It's awesome. All right, where else can you be on a stinking carousel in the middle of the ocean on a boardwalk. This is actually kind of fun. The sun is setting on another phenomenal day on board the Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Oasis class ship. Getting closer to Cozumel, I'll tell you, the water, it's not rough. You can see behind me, it is not that rough, but the boat has been rocking, swaying quite a bit. It hasn't affected me at all. Most people are fine. But just something to keep in mind, even on a ship this large, you can definitely still feel the movement of the ocean for sure. The hot tubs, the water was kind of sloshing back and forth, but a phenomenal day. It's a formal night, so I'm gonna get dressed up as best I can and head down for some dinner in the dining room and see what tomorrow brings in Cozumel. Still haven't decided what I'm doing in Cozumel, but got a little more time to decide that. Good morning, everybody, from Cozumel. Once again on board the Allure of the Seas. We got in here maybe 30 minutes ago. It is 8:30 ship's time, 9:30 Cozumel time. You can see behind me, this is actually the Celebrity Beyond. Looks like a beautiful ship. I'm gonna show you something in a second. I still haven't figured out what the heck this thing is. It's like a bar, but it goes up and down. Kind of interesting. We're gonna get off the ship. I decided to sign up for an excursion. I'm doing the Christmas tour, Cozumel Christmas tour. Should be pretty interesting, but I want to show you this Celebrity ship because this is a pretty cool looking ship. So take a look at this. They've got swimming pools right out to the side of the ship, and you can see the water kind of right on these glass windows. Pretty cool. And again, there it is, the Celebrity Beyond. Large ship, looks to be pretty similar in size to ours. Welcome to Cozumel, guys. Off the ship, on the pier right now. You can see the Allure of the Seas here, this massive beast. And next to it is the Celebrity Beyond, another large ship. This is the front of the boat as opposed to the back of the boat, so it looks a little smaller. I don't think it's that much smaller than ours, but it does seem to be a little bit smaller than the Allure of the Seas. But walking up this way here, towards the end of the pier and towards Cozumel, got a Señor Frogs, Tequila, a Go-Go, Margaritaville, all right at the end of the pier. As soon as you get off the ship, you enter kind of this tourist central. All these little shops. Nothing is super authentic. It's very touristy. Lots of people out trying to sell you stuff. Got a Del Sol. These are kind of all around stuff that changes color in the sun. But again, this whole area here, you have to kind of go outside of this area to get to the true, parts of Cozumel. So I'm going to try to wander out as far as I can, because then I got to get back for my Christmas tour. I'll tell you one thing, as I walk the streets of Cozumel, it is really hot here. Not being on the ship with all that air movement, it is quite warm. It's only 9:30 ship time, 10:30 Cozumel time, and it is hot, already sweating out here. Another neat view of both of the ships. You can see the front of our ship there, the back of the Celebrity ship. Nice blue water. Pretty here. There's a whole lot of pharmacies here, and I've been offered muscle relaxers and little blue pills and all sorts of fun stuff. So if you're in Cozumel and you need some muscle relaxers, this might be the place for you, because it seems like they have that everywhere. Made it to the Christmas tour, wearing my poncho, my hat here, and we're apparently going to sing some Christmas carols, so this will be interesting. So I finished my artwork. We got to decorate a Christmas ornament. I finished it a little early, so the tour guide sent me into this tequila store where I just sampled a bunch of tequila, aged tequila, on point, delicious. Mezcal, not so much, but definitely aged tequila. Hopefully they have some of that on the ship, but it's a neat little store, lots and lots of tequila. It was definitely a neat excursion, something I didn't really expect a whole lot. The tour guide was phenomenal. The food was really good as well. I had some salsa with crickets, good, and then a rosé de some kind of Christmas cake with baby Jesus inside, and that was a highlight for me for sure. If you find baby Jesus, then you have to make tamales on February 4th, and I found baby Jesus. So anyway, pretty good tour. They do it from November to January, I think he said. Worth it if you don't feel like swimming or doing anything like that. Gonna be heading back on the ship soon. This is another little flea market area just off the ship. You know, not crazy high pressure, but they do come out and try to get you into their little shop and trying to buy something. But if you just keep walking or you say no thank you, I haven't had any real issues. Made it back onto the ship, back to my room. A couple of notes just from doing shore excursions in the past. Definitely make sure whatever you do, make sure that it is sanctioned by the cruise line. A couple of reasons for that. Reason number one, the boat will not leave you behind. If for something happens on the excursion and you're late, the boat won't leave. If you do your own thing and you get lost and don't make it back to the boat's gonna leave. You've got to figure out a way to get home. Another thing, don't rent motor scooters or jet skis or anything like that from just random people. I had an issue on a jet ski in Barbados, wasn't fun. And then today they're selling these little motor scooters, like little motorcycles, or renting them. And I just knew that was a disaster waiting to happen. And sure enough, I'm just walking along the street, and this guy and a woman behind him on the motorbikes, wiped out, bloody leg, hit his head. So definitely not a pretty sight. So again, if you're doing these shore excursions, they're a lot of fun, but make sure you do one that's sanctioned by the cruise. And it might be a little more expensive, but you just have a little more peace of mind, for sure. Heading back towards Galveston, Texas. Got a sea day tomorrow, and then we'll be back in Galveston on Sunday. I don't think this is going to show up very well, but the moon is absolutely gorgeous tonight. Kind of creepy behind the clouds. Zoom out a little, maybe you can see it a little better, but wow. I think this is my first time out here in Central Park on deck 8 during the day to show you guys. Just nice little outdoor space. Lots of plants, some shops. There's a coach shop. Looks like some bags and jewelry, portrait studio. Just a nice little quiet area. See, today it's a little of a cloudier day. There's also a little cafe, the Park Cafe, which I haven't been to yet, and I want to try because I think they close at 6, so let's give them a try. Park Cafe kind of reminds me like a Panera. They've got some grilled sandwiches that they can make, some more pastries, fresh orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, which they squeeze right here. That's cool. Nice little place. We'll see what I think of the sandwich. I think here you order over there. They actually give you a number, so you sit down, but a lot of ample seating. Nice little place.
You're always gonna fall away, just because you know you can. You're never gonna learn there's no such place as Neverland.
Yeah, it's Kelsey Valerie. Off the boat now, but it always amazes me how quickly they turn these ships around. We're off at 9 a.m. and they're loading all sorts of stuff up for the next trip, and the next group will be leaving this afternoon. Hard to believe. And just like that, we are back at the port of Galveston. What an incredible cruise. Glad I was able to bring it to you. Once again, huge shout out to ET Family Travel and Royal Caribbean for having us out and being able to share this amazing ship, the Allure of the Seas, as well as the new port, or not the new port, but the new terminal that they have built here at the port of Galveston. Great trip. It's a little chilly this morning. It's like 47 degrees. It was 80 something in Cozumel the other day. It was super hot. Now it's actually a little chilly. But it is about 8:15. I've got to be out of my room by 9 and off the ship and head back to reality. Fantastic trip. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Happy to answer all your cruising questions. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and remember, it's an expedition out there, so never land. See you guys next time.